Hello and welcome to the Gameshed. Today I'm doing another episode of the Gameshed saga. And this episode, or rather the Gameshed Variety Show, but on the Gameshed Saga playlist. In this episode, I'm going to talk about some 3DS games that might go up in price, and now might be a good time to get 3DS and Nintendo DS games before the eShop closes. And some of them already are going up in price. But one that you can still find for retail price of $40 sealed is Pokemon Ultra Moon. But as you know, the Pokemon games are really popular, so Pokemon Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun and all the other Pokemon games probably will go up in price. And they are starting to go up in price a little bit. When I checked on eBay, some are like $45 and more. And another game that is already starting to go up in price is the Alliance Alive launch edition, especially. And the launch edition comes with a CD soundtrack, an art book and stuff. And when I checked on eBay on my tablet, I can't find it for less than $50, even cartridge only. See, here's 3 listings. One of them is just the cartridge, and one of them is the regular edition, and then the launch edition is even more money. So yeah, it's going up above $60. And I see some listings over $100 if it's sealed. So this is a good one to pick up. Any JRPGs, especially JRPGs made by Atlas. They also make Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. So those games are probably going to go up in price. And especially special editions that come with, like, they come with an art book. The art book's got like pictures of the characters and stuff in it, and the CD soundtrack. It's a decent soundtrack. It's a pretty good game if you like turn-based JRPGs. The soundtrack is kind of like ambient and weather sound effects like rain and some songs in there. So if you can find this for the retail price of $40 or less, I would get it. I was lucky to get this at Best Buy right before they stopped selling 3DS games, right before they ran out. Another one, a JRPG that might go up in price, is Seventh Dragon 3, which is made by Sega. I haven't played this one yet, but I got this at a convention They were asking $50, but I was able to talk them down to $40, and I think this is the most I've ever spent on a 3DS game, but it looks like it might be a good JRPG that will probably go up in price. I think you can still get it for a reasonable price. So let's see. Oh yeah, I also might open some Shining Fates Pokemon cards in this episode of the Gameshed Saga. Let me see. 7th Dragon 3 on eBay right now. Yeah, 7th Dragon 3, I think it already went up in price to over $60. And this one also has a launch edition that looks like the Alliance Alive. So it's probably over $60 for the regular version and $80 or $90 or more for that launch edition. So there's a Japan import is the cheapest one, $29.99. So if you can find that at a good price, maybe at a flea market or convention, that might be a good one to pick up. Or if you don't want to pay these prices, you can always emulate or mod your 3DS, which I heard is very easy. And even if you don't know how to mod it, you can get, for regular DS games, they're even easier to emulate or buy the multi-cartridge like this, $489 in one, and you can download games and add and change the games if you want, because it's on a micro SD card that goes into there. And these are cheap, like $15 on eBay. I found them for like $4 at the flea market, and yeah, they work really good. I've played like Tetris, Pokemon. I added Radiant Historia to mine, and that's another game that's going up in price. It already went over 100 for the 3DS version of Radiant Historia. So I have a sealed version of Radiant Historia hidden away. And on this multi-cart, I have the DS version of Radiant Historia. But some people might like the 3DS version of Radiant Historia. It's called Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology, because that version they added voice acting. But the story is interesting enough to like enjoy without voice acting. And here I have the DS version on my 3DS. And it's got pretty good music in it. But yeah, it's over $100 if you have the 3DS version sealed. And that's also an Atlas RPG, so you know how some of those Atlas games can be. I think there's some Atlas games on PlayStation 1 that are over $200, like Persona 1 and 2. Another one that might go up in price, but you can still get cheap. You can get this for $20 or less. I think price charting was saying like $11 loose and $13 complete. And this is the Nintendo Selects version, which you might be able to get even cheaper than the regular first print release. And it's a really good game. I talked about this in my top 10 3DS games video. And I also talked about the eShop closing. So if you want to see that video, I'll leave a link. Alright. I'll try to move through some of these. Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. I think you can still get this for $20 if GameStop still has it. And I think they still have the Zelda and Mario games for 3DS, but a lot of other ones are sold out. I also ordered a couple more that I think could go up in price. Mario Kart 7 is only $7.99 at GameStop. Now, when you order online, you take the risk of getting it cartridge only, but there's always a small chance you might get it complete. And I might edit that in the video to show if I got it complete or not. And I also got Dragon Ball Fusions for 3DS. And that is $29.99 at GameStop. But it's like $40, $50 or more on eBay. And I used a $10 coupon, so I got it for $19.99. And hopefully it comes complete. But knowing GameStop, people a lot of times trade in cartridge only, or sometimes I've heard they throw away the boxes to save room, which is stupid. And they offer the same amount of trade-in value if it's loose or in the box. They don't care. So I got a package in the mail from GameStop, and I think it's one of the 3DS games I ordered, but it feels like there's nothing in it. I think there's something right here. Must be a cartridge only 3DS game. So when you order from GameStop, you gamble. You never know if it's coming complete or in a generic GameStop case or a loose cartridge. And I ordered Dragon Ball Fusions and Mario Kart 7 because Dragon Ball Fusions is going up in price. I was able to get it for $19.99 with a $10 coupon. And Mario Kart 7 was only $7.99, so that's cheap. I figure when the 3DS store closes, Mario Kart will probably at least go up in price to $20, possibly more. I think I got scissors, might help. Should have brought a knife. There we go. Let's see, I think it's Dragon Ball Fusions or something. Yep, it's Dragon Ball Fusions, cartridge only. It was $29.99, but I had a $10 coupon. And I think this game might be rare and valuable in the future. And I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, so I wanted it. That's one of the things that's bad about GameStop. But sometimes they have good deals. Alright, moving on. Pokemon Sun, you can get that cheaper than Pokemon Ultra Moon. I got really lucky with this one because I got it for like $10 at GameStop. And I might have got it on a 4 for $20 deal, but I think it already went up in price to over $20. But this is, it's like Pokemon Ultra Sun, but Ultra Sun has more content. But this game's probably still good enough, and it's cheaper if you want to get it that way. Pokemon Y, this is probably starting to go up in price more than Pokemon Ultra Moon, but you might still be able to get it for $40 or $50. But sealed, it's probably going to be more. And I only have it, I haven't played this one yet, but I played Ultra Moon, and that one's really good. Next, games that are probably pretty much guaranteed to go up in price based on the other games in the series and the 3DS factor. Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, and Fire Emblem Awakening. And these are really good strategy RPGs. Both of them were in my top 10. I think Fire Emblem Awakening is $40, but probably starting to go up in price. Fire Emblem Echoes, I got lucky and got it right before GameStop. I mean, not GameStop. Best Buy, right before they ran out of 3DS games. It was on sale for $26. And I also got, at a flea market, I got Fire Emblem Fates Conquest for $15. And this one is $34.99 at GameStop. But there's also two versions of Fire Emblem Fates. There's Conquest and Birthright. I don't have Birthright, but I want it. Might get that eventually. I think GameStop still has Conquest, but they sold out of Birthright. And there's also a Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition that has both on one cartridge and a big box. And it has DLC of a third path, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, and that's crazy expensive, like over $500 on eBay, and very rare. So you'd be lucky if you have that or can find it. I also have Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon on DS, and that I had to pay quite a lot for. This is like the most expensive DS game that I bought. It was $69.99, but it's like pretty much complete. And I think it might be missing the manual, yeah, but it has like all these other inserts. But it's still a nice copy. This game, I'm pretty sure, will probably end up being over $100. And the 3DS game's probably at least over $70. Maybe over $100. Resident Evil Revelations. And this is the misprint version. They spelled it wrong. They mixed up the I and the A. So, yeah, that's definitely going to go up in price. Couple more games. Project Cross Zone. These are strategy RPGs that play similar to Fire Emblem. And this one, Project Cross Zone 2, has Fire Emblem characters like Chrome from Fire Emblem Awakening. But it also has, they both have Bandai Namco, Sega, and Capcom characters. So they'll have like Street Fighter characters like Ryu and Chun-Li and Ken. And it'll have Virtual Fighter characters like Akira. And Capcom characters like Mega Man and Dante. And Bandai Namco characters like the guy from Dot Hack and Yuri from Tales of Vesperia. There he is. He's one of my favorite characters in the Tales of series. Let's see. Here's another Atlas RPG that might go up in price. And unfortunately, I only have it in a generic GameStop case, but I got it really cheap, like $10, and it might have been buy one get one free or one of them deals. It's Legend of Legacy, and this has the same art style and creators as the Alliance Alive. So if you like turn-based RPGs, it's a really good game that will probably go up in price. This one already has, I'm pretty sure it's over $70 or $80 on eBay. And I think Dragon Quest VIII might be $100, but this is Dragon Quest VII. There's also, this is a remake of the PlayStation 1 game, which it was called Dragon Warrior 7 on the PlayStation. But this is my favorite 3DS game, #1 on my top 10. One of the greatest turn-based JRPGs of all time. Now these games are fairly common, but if it has a similar effect as like GameCube and Game Boy, Mario games are going to go up in price on the 3DS. I'm predicting it's going to have a boom in prices similar to the level of GameCube, because people will be nostalgic about it in a few years, and the eShop will be closed, and you'll either have to emulate or collect the physicals if you want these games. Oh yeah, Alliance Alive, I showed the long box. This is the game case. Now I have a few DS games here that are going up in price. I have Final Fantasy Tactics Grimoire of the Rift sealed on DS, and I might get this graded. I got it from Double Jump Video Games for $44.99, but I think it's going over $60 on eBay. And I've seen an auction of this graded go for over $400 on comiclink.com, so I might get that graded from VGA. I've tried WADA, but I haven't tried VGA yet. Alright, just a few more, and then I think I'll open 1 or 2 packs of Pokemon from the Shining Fates set to try to get that Charizard like I had before. Now you already know these games have gone up in price, but have they peaked, or will they go up in price more? I think possibly might have peaked in 2020 with the coronavirus. Maybe they're going back down, but Platinum is like over $100, and Pokemon Diamond, I was able to get this for $40. but it's missing the manual. But I think it's probably worth 50 or 60 online. Probably keep it for collection, but I might sell it. I actually lost my cartridge for Platinum, or I think I sold one, but I couldn't find the box. Yeah, I sold Platinum with a 3DS system that I had. But I have a cartridge for Pokemon White in here, and then this other one is just Brothers in Arms, which is a cheap shooting game. But even though I'm missing the cartridge, the box and manual is probably worth $30, and then Pokemon White I think is worth about 60 these days. The prices are always fluctuating, so let's see, a few more here. Oh yeah, I was thinking about checking my PlayStation 3 digital games to see if they still work, but I might do that in a different video. Zelda, you already know these games always go up. Just take a look at GameCube and Nintendo 64 as examples, and Game Boy. This one I got a good deal for like $35 at the flea market, but I'm pretty sure it's worth $60 to $70 or more. Spirit Tracks, and I've got a poster for Spirit Tracks that I'm sure you've seen in some of my videos. And this is a very unique Zelda game because you control it with the stylus, and you also ride on a train. I think that's like the most advanced technology in a Zelda game. Well, not really. That tablet thing in Breath of the Wild is some crazy magic technology. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, and I think I got a good deal on this. $16.99 at Just Press Play, and it's complete. There's also a 3DS version of this, and this is a good game. It's like an RPG, turn-based battles, and you also get to jump around the world, and you also control Bowser, and Mario and Luigi go and shrink down and go inside Bowser. So it's a pretty crazy game. Bowser's Inside Story. Here's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy IV, and this is probably the best version because they added cutscenes and new graphics. It was originally on Super Nintendo, and they called it Final Fantasy II back in the day, but it's Final Fantasy IV, and probably my third favorite Final Fantasy game. 7 and 10 are my other favorites. And here's another one, or actually two more that might go up in price. Bleach Dark Souls, and this is a nice Bleach fighting game on DS that also has a story mode, and it's a fun game. I think I got a good deal on it for $18.99, and I got a Bleach shirt. It's not my favorite anime, but I think maybe top 10 It's pretty good. Maybe it goes on a little bit too long, but the first 3 seasons are really good. After that, I mean, it's still good, but I think I might have lost interest after the first 3, but I was like completely addicted to the first 3 seasons. And this game is pretty good. And I also have another Bleach game on DS. And there's actually 3 Bleach games on DS. And one of them is a strategy RPG. So that one might be the one that's even more rare and valuable than this. But anything anime or JRPGs probably will go up in price. Here's another JRPG on 3DS. I only have the cartridge. It was $17.99 at GameStop. Might have got buy 2 get 1 free. Online, I think it said this is worth like 13 loose, according to price charting. So you can get this game really cheap. It's an NIS game made by NIS. So yeah, NIS makes like Disgaea. They make different RPGs and strategy RPGs. Alright, about to wrap this episode up. Let's open 1 pack of Shining Fates, and then I might open the rest of the packs in a different episode. Got this. This was at GameStop for $49. A lot of people try to scalp this and sell it for $70. Like, I think the first box I got at the flea market for $70 because there was a lot of hype around Shining Fates. But I ended up getting the $100+ Charizard in that set. And I sold the Charizard for $120. And I kept some of the other cards from my collection and sold some of them. I think I sold the Eevee for $5 or $10. Where's that Eevee? It comes with a VMAX Eevee. I think so. Alright, let's see, let's get this open. Let's go. Can I get a Charizard? Shiny VMAX Charizard. Come on, let's go. In the last time, it was in the last pack, so maybe there won't be much good in this pack. But I think I'll open more of the packs in the next episode of the Gameshed Variety Show. So here's a regular Eevee. Let's see what we got here. There's a black code card, so I think that means there's a holographic. Chewtle, Morpeko, Cacnea, Reverse Hollow, Dartrix, nice. I used this Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And the rare is a Manaphy. That's not that good. Ball guy. I think I have like 5 of them. Another Dartrix. Here's the code if you want to use it. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. please like, comment, and subscribe. And look out for them 3DS games. Or just mod your 3DS if you don't want to deal with the prices. I'm going to probably look into doing that. But I do prefer to have the physical games. But thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have a good day.